Hey guys, Don Keating here. As I told you earlier today, I wanted to do a more in-detailed review about this new company, Regalcoin. Just want to first off say this is definitely a high-risk investment. It's in ICO stage, so the company itself is not actually fully functional yet. But at the same time, I am doing as much due diligence as possible, and I'll go through some of that, what I've found so far. But it is definitely looking pretty solid so far from what I'm seeing. But like I said, it's real early in, so it's definitely not something where you'd want to go all in on or anything like that. So I just want to get that up front because I know a lot of people don't listen to the videos to the end. So Regalcoin, like I said, it's in ICO stage, so I want to go through some information about it that we know so far. It seems to be based mostly out of Vietnam area. They had a pre-ICO sale that sold out, and now from September 22nd until October 22nd, I believe, or no, August 22nd until September 22nd is their normal ICO that's in the process of going on right now. So here's their white paper, and you could see the address right there, just on a Google Drive. I'm going to go through this a little bit, not page to page, you guys can read it yourself, but I want to just go over some of it. Cryptocurrency, instant peer-to-peer, it's supposed to be a lot faster than Bitcoin. Just normal, it works just like Bitcoin right now. They're supposed to have their transfer fee almost zero. It's in a completely anonymous. It says right here, each Regalcoin user can actually choose whether or not his name will appear. But even if the user wants to keep their identity secret, all the transactions are still recorded and be monitored through the blockchain. So it's still secure even though it is anonymous. They're putting up their own wallet, of course, which I don't think it's actually up yet, but it will be. They're only going to have 27 million of these coins, which compared to other coins is super low. So with what I'm seeing right now on the demand, their ICO is limited to 180,000 coins a day, and every day it sells out quicker and quicker. So I'm going to say that selling out is not going to be an issue for them, and the more successful the ICO is, usually the more successful helps the company be more successful. Now this is going to be basically a direct competitor to BitConnect if it goes that far. But I mean, right now it is, like I said, just an ICO stage. There's nothing else to the company started yet, but they are going to have lending, and I'll go through that in a little bit. So it's going to be, if everything goes the way the white paper is saying, it's going to be a pretty big direct competitor to BitConnect, which I think is either perfect timing for BitConnect or just happenstance, very lucky happenstance that they just announced to basically lock up all the main YouTube promoters to be regionals or nationals with the BitConnect. So none of those people that normally would be out talking about this can. So they're going to all be able to only talk about BitConnect. So like I said, that's really smart business move on BitConnect's part, because they're going to limit how many people can hear about it. So I don't know if that was just, like I said, a happenstance, or if that was something that BitConnect knew that this was coming out. They're both in the same area of the country, and you'll see by some of the information I show you here, they have very similar backgrounds on the company so far. This is their specific information. 27 million. They're doing 50 blocks, 50 REC per block. Their yearly staking interest, I think, is really low, so maybe that's not that important to them. I'm not sure. 3% a year is pretty low, where BitConnect is still paying, even now, I think 8% a month. So definitely not the best coin to be staking. It's built on X11 dash. Here's the ICO that I was talking about. Yeah, see, August 22nd to September 22nd. And the price goes up depending on where they are in the ICO. Every block it goes up a little bit. It started at 85 cents, and I believe right now it's at 90. I think it's 95 cents, but every million now it's going to go up. Yeah, opening price of 85 cents. Okay, here's about their lending program, and I said it's not set up yet, but a lot of people were asking me about it. This is where it's very similar to BitConnect. It's saying lending program. Let me just read it from the beginning. It's short. Is one very interesting concept for passive investors, and is perfect for those who do not want to take the headache out of investment returns. We cannot promise how much profit we give each month, but we are opening up this opportunity for our passive investors to get a similar opportunity when they do not have time to be active. Lending program is fluctuative, depends on the work of our bot, which is funding your investment fund. This profit will be given every day up to 99 days according to the contract. When the contract expires, the investment fund will be returned in accordance with terms and conditions. So it looks like they're going to have 99-day return of capital, so it's a lot shorter than BitConnect, and it's working off a trading bot, very similar to BitConnect. So it's a little shorter. I don't know. Again, it's brand new. I don't know if they're actually trading with any of the ICO funds at this point, or if that's something that they're going to build up on. But that's all we have right now in the lending program. But it does sound very familiar to me. They have an affiliate program. Here is their roadmap. Their ICO is coming out. They're working on the web, and they are starting on the lending program. They're going to start listing at some of the exchanges after the ICO. The price target is 10. They're going to start doing marketing with some of the money from the ICO. They're going to open their other wallets. They're going to start, I'm guessing this is pairing with some of the trading. Not really sure on that yet. And then they're doing similar what BitConnect just announced. Blockchain school training, lending training. And they're going to have a conference. The December price target is 50. I mean, if it goes from 85 cents to $50 in 3 months, I mean, it's possible. It's pretty crazy. They're going to have different partnerships they're going to be announcing. They're going to have a training center. They're already planning a debit card. They're going to do local exchanger and so on. But that's what we kind of know for now. So that's all we know for now. So again, it's not something I want to go crazy with. I might consider putting in 5 to 10% tops of whatever available funds you had. Nothing crazy, but it is a total gamble. This could never go to actual fruition. It could die out in the ICO. It doesn't seem like it's going to do that, but I mean, these things are highly dangerous, so you don't know. And I just want to make sure, just because you're listening to me, you don't go ahead and put your rent money or your mortgage payment into something like this, because it definitely is not that type of investment. But it seemed interesting enough with some of the background. I have been in contact, and they're in the chat group. You can feel free to pop in there. I'm gonna have the link to my WhatsApp group as well in the bottom of this listing in the description. I wanted to open this and just show you some pictures that I have. This computer runs so slow when the screen's recording, so bear with me. Let me pause it a second. Alright guys, sorry about that. Here's some of the information I wanted to show you. This is just announcing the ICO, but here's the pricing I was trying to tell you about. It started at 85 cents, then once they sold this penny it went to 88. We're in this one right now tonight. 0.91 cents per coin token. Then it'll go to 94, then it'll go to 97, and then after that it'll go to the market rate, which they're saying by the end of October, or in October, is going to be $10 a coin. Take that for what it's worth. I mean, I don't know if that's actually going to happen. I hope it does. I mean, I have some of it, but again, like I said, I wouldn't put all your money into this. It'd only be a small part of your portfolio. And they already announced their Vietnam roadshow that they have. But the big thing here was these two, they do list phone numbers here, which looks like two individuals. So they're not the, doesn't seem like a company number, but it may be the two people running this roadshow. So you can check that out here. It's right in their news section of the page once you log in right here. And then, like I said, the one person in my chat room is the head for Thailand, and we were talking back and forth, and he sent me some information I wanted to show you guys. First thing is that he was showing me that they do have actual mining going on, and I don't do much mining myself, so if you guys if you're interested in this, I could send you a copy of these images. But you could show, I'll zoom in a little bit, and there's the transaction hash and the 50. It's supposed to be 50 per blocks of size of 50, which it does appear to be, which is good. Here's the other information here. But right here is an interesting one. I hope it didn't get cut off. This is the Regalcoin team, and they were doing information in Vietnam, from what I understand. You can see they all have these little, I don't know what they are, fans, I guess. Regalcoin Indonesia. So they are an active, real group, company. I'm not sure what you'd call them, but this is how they were doing things before they became to the point of ICO, and from what he says, they still do this in these other countries to pass the word around. It's a very big part of their company growth. And this, if you've ever seen some of the other BitConnect pictures or videos, they do the same thing. They seem like they do a lot of in-house presentations, and that's what this kind of reminds me of. Very small conferences, more one-on-one with some of the information. I don't know if that's a cultural thing, because both companies are based overseas like that. Maybe somebody from that area could tell me a little bit more about it, but I thought it was pretty interesting, and you know, that's pretty cool to be definitely more of a real company. It's not just a website. So I just wanted to share that with you. I'm going to go through another video next about how to actually use the program itself a little bit. Nothing crazy, because I'm still learning myself, but just wanted to share that with you, and you know, tell you what I've found so far. But again, it's very early in the stage. If you wanted to buy this as an ICO only, I think you're going to be okay with that. But I'm unsure about the actual program itself or the lending. But if everything comes to the way it's supposed to be, or what they plan, it seems like it's going to be a really good company that's going to be an alternate for BitConnect. But like I said, too early in the game to know 100%, but I wanted to bring it to you. I think there's money to be made on the ICO alone. So I want to tell you about it. You guys do what you want to do, and I will try to keep you updated as much as I can. I'll have the links below to this and any of the other programs that I'm currently involved with. BitConnect is huge. That's definitely my #1. Control Finance, USI Tech, and BitQuick is also a big one. Totally different, but definitely a big part of what you should be doing. And that's what my whole key is about. Just like I said, this should only be 5 or 10% of your whole portfolio tops. I do a more balanced portfolio, so that way you're not relying on any one company. Just in case one goes down, anything happens, you're not out 100% of your income. So that's my game plan. That's how I do it. If you're more than welcome to follow me, I'd love to have you on any or all of the teams. The chat rooms are very active. if you're trying to get into any of them, they do fill up. We're going to be moving to a different chat group because these ones can only hold, I think, 260, 250 some people, and they do get full. People do come and go, so sometimes you'll see an opening, but if it's full, try again, and then I will be releasing the new chat rooms that should be able to hold a lot more people. That's what I'm trying to find. So I'll be announcing that soon. I wanted to get this information out there. Like I said, I'm going to do one more video, and then all you guys are welcome to the webinar. I'll have the link below in this as well. I'm going to do a webinar this Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Sign up for the webinar whether you're going to be there or not, because it will replay, and you'll have access to the replay. It'll be recorded. So, alright, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Just wanted to get this out there, and if you have any questions, as always, best way to reach me is by email. It's donkeat@gmail.com. Thanks.